What's going on, everyone? So, one game at a time, right? At the end of the day, look, you have to beat a team 4 times. Now, do I think that the Lakers are going to come back and win the series? I don't personally. But as somebody that has a responsibility to be like, hey, it's not over until it's over, right? To talk about the reality, like what it really is, right? Whatever your opinion is, whether you think the Lakers are going to come back and win or, the Lakers are going to lose in, 5, whatever, right? At the end of the day, the Lakers still are in it until they lose that 4th game. That's the reality, right? That's the facts. Now, again, anything else is opinion-based and all that stuff. I just don't believe the Lakers have shown enough to where I trust them to win 3 straight games against this Minnesota team. I just don't trust this team enough to get it done and be consistent and locked down and focused and all those things. Again, 3 straight times against a team that is just we've had our struggles with. But I digress, right? Point is you got to take it one game at a time. Here we are. Game 5, right? You can make an argument Lakers should be up 3-1. Game 3, they just let go of the rope. Game 4, they just did everything that they could again to beat themselves. Right? Lakers just this team loves to beat themselves. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. Like, it's crazy how regularly the Lakers just beat themselves time and time and time and time again. It's like Lakers just they love the challenge, right? It's crazy. But there we are. Well, now you got the ultimate challenge. Now you're 3-1. And now you have to win 3 straight games. And now you have to lock in and focus and, do what you have to get the win. Now, I think the Lakers win this game. I do. I think the Lakers bare minimum win this game. I think it's game 6 that Minnesota's probably going to handle business. Because we haven't been able to prove that we can beat them on the road. The Lakers have not been a good home team. A good road team all season. Right? They've been an excellent home team. They've been one of the best home teams in the league. Right? So, I just don't trust that we're going to be able to go into Minnesota in a closeout to now beat them. I will say, though, if the Lakers force a game 7, watch out. If the Lakers magically find a way to force a game 7, watch out. But I just think realistically, again, it's just my opinion, I think the Lakers win tonight, handle business tonight, and then got to go back to Minnesota where we'll see them fumble once again and find a way to beat themselves like they seem to love to do and regularly do. And that'll be that. And then we'll be into the offseason. And then we can start talking and breaking down all the offseason stuff because it's going to be a wild offseason. But look, again, it's a game at a time. Right? And I don't want to see the Lakers just lay down. Right? I personally would rather see the Lakers lose tonight and then be done than force a game 7 and lose. Right? I want more Laker basketball, don't get me wrong. And I don't want to see the Lakers lose at home, right? Lose in Minnesota, right? I don't want to see Minnesota celebrating on our home court, right? But I would rather them just beat us than us go win game 7. You know what I mean? Like, personally. Again, if they win tonight and they lose game 6, fine, so be it, right? Because again, that's what should be expected, and they beat us on their home court, right? So, you don't have to see all the Laker fans on the Lakers logo with that. Like, you don't have to see all that, right? So, ideally, Lakers win tonight, lose game 6. I worry that we're going to force a game 7 and then lose in 7, and that would just, again, that would infuriate me. But if the Lakers get to a game 7, we'll talk about it then. Because, trust me, I have a lot to talk about if that happens. But sticking to this game, right? Because one game at a time. I at least want to build good habits and things going into next season. Now, I do think that this roster looks very different next season than they do right now. I do think this team is, don't be shocked if we have almost a whole roster rehaul. But even with that, even through all that, I want to see the Lakers at least, again, start building the good habits and confidence and whatnot, right? I'd like to see Austin Reeves play better. Like, one, just to help their trade value, right? Like, just to in the offseason help guys out. But Austin Reeves has been a no-show, right? So he's been good for 2 quarters of this entire series, if that, right? So I'd like to see Austin Reeves kind of come to life here a little bit, right? Like, again, whether it's via trade in the offseason, make him look good, or it's, him, being a key part. Because it's one of those things with Austin Reeves, like, I'll believe the Lakers trade him when the Lakers actually trade him. I think the Lakers love him and are going to keep him, but he's going into a contract year too. So that's something that the Lakers are going to have to think about. But nonetheless, I digress, right? I think we need to see guys like Doe and Vando and Jordan Goodwin, and these guys continue to bring the hustle, the effort, the energy, right? Like, it's obviously go in, get a win, add some level of confidence, right? And just put yourself in a position to where even if, you lose the next game or whatever, you're just building good reps, good habits, good familiarity, good chemistry, right? Going into next season. Because like Luka, LeBron getting as many reps as possible is good for the Lakers for next season, right? Because it just gives them more games under their belt, more understanding, more feel. Because LeBron's not retiring or anything like that in the offseason. I don't see that happening. I think LeBron will be here. He'll take the discount. Lakers will get some pieces. And then, this will be a very different team. But beyond that, right, I want the Lakers to have as much opportunity as possible, right? And, even you can make that argument for a potential Game 7, right? I just, for my sanity, don't want to see the Lakers force a Game 7 and then lose. If they force a Game 7 and win, beautiful. Let's go. Sign me up for that. I will take 2 tickets to that, please, right? But my biggest concern, like I said, is the Lakers go force a Game 7 and then lose Game 7, and that will infuriate me. But again, I digress. Point is that I do think in the meantime, reps, chemistry, helping the coaching staff, stuff like that, see things and key guys and whatnot. Because I'm sure JJ Redick and others are going to have, a say in the offseason moves and things like that. And just, again, the more tape you have, the more, reps you have, the more understanding you have of your players and situation and and all those things, like the better I think that it is for the Lakers. So even in this game, whether the Lakers win or lose this game, I do think that this game is important to really try to do what you need to do, hash out what you need to have. Now, obviously, this is a Game 7 absolute must win for the Lakers. The next 3 games are, if they make it that far. I mean, every game the rest of the way is now a Game 7. And look, Lakers put themselves behind this 8 ball. Right? You lose Game 1 in the manner in which you did. I get it. It's a filler out game. It's whatever. But, you go down 0-1, now they only need to win 3 games. Now, all of a sudden, something happens like what you saw in the last game. All of a sudden, that's it, right? But even more than that, you look at, like Game 3. Lakers had every opportunity to win that game. Every chance to win that game. It was tied with 4:37 remaining in a game where the Lakers probably played as bad of a game as you could possibly play. And it was tied. And the Lakers scored 1 point. They got outscored 13-1 during that stretch. That is crazy to me. That is wild to me. All right? So, to me, the Lakers did everything in their power to put themselves in this position. Even last game, right? Game 4. Like, Lakers had every opportunity to win that game. They were up 10 going into the fourth quarter. They were up 7 late, and they just fumbled it. They did, again, everything in their power to blow them that game. And now you look up and you're down 3-1, and now you're going into another game, and it's like, now what? Right? But I think, just for pride, just for integrity, just for all those, like, get the win tonight. Go in, show up, do what you're supposed to do, handle the business that you're supposed to handle, right? At least get one more win. Don't get gentlemen swept. At least win your home games outside of Game 1, obviously. And then take it from there, right? You win this game, okay, now again, and put pressure on Minnesota. Right, let's see what happens with Does Minnesota just collapse and fumble and, fall apart? Or do they, bounce back and handle business at home? Right? What happens when, the Lakers, it's like, oh no, don't let us get one type thing. Right? Like, don't let us get one. Don't let us get one. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, Lakers just got two. Oh no, now we got a game 7 in LA. All of a sudden things change. All of a sudden the conversation, narrative, everything starts to shift. Right? But it starts with this win. Right? You gotta, again, I want the Lakers, I don't want the Lakers to just lay down. Right? Don't just lay down. Show up, do what you're supposed to do, handle business, get this win, and then, let the cards fall where they fall. That's all you really got at this point is wherever, let the cards fall where they fall. They either fall in the Lakers' favor and all of a sudden Lakers advance to the next round, which even then at that point, I think the Lakers might end up being so exhausted that they'll probably lose the next round anyway, but we'll see. Again, see how that all plays out. But, handle business, go in. Anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass a question on you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. What do you think? How do you feel? What are your thoughts? Agree with me? Disagree with me? Kind of mixed in the middle. You think the Lakers get this win? Do you think like that? It's over. How do you feel? Down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. Lets me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.